What if I told you that ancient tribes had technologies that modern science can't even replicate today? Imagine entire civilizations thriving with knowledge far beyond our understanding. But how did they do it? How did they harness such power and wisdom without the advanced tools we rely on today? In today's video, we're diving into the extraordinary, yet often overlooked, world of ancient tribes. From advanced construction methods that still baffle architects, to navigational systems that guided explorers across vast oceans, these tribes possessed knowledge that was centuries ahead of their time. And yet, despite the advancements of our modern world, we still can't fully explain how they did it. Is it possible that ancient tribes were onto something we've yet to uncover? Or were they tapping into a lost source of wisdom that modern science is only beginning to recognize? Today, we're going to explore these hidden technologies and discover what lessons we can learn from the past. So, get ready to journey into the mysterious world of ancient tribes, where the line between myth and reality is often blurred, and where advanced knowledge was passed down through generations. Throughout history, many cultures have been dismissed as primitive, but there's far more to their story. Ancient tribes, once thought to be simple and unsophisticated, actually possessed knowledge and technologies that modern science can't fully explain. These tribes weren't just surviving. They were thriving, building massive structures, cultivating sustainable agriculture, navigating the seas, and healing with natural remedies far ahead of their time. Take the ancient Egyptians, for example. The Great Pyramid of Giza, a structure that has baffled engineers for centuries. How did they transport those massive stones? How did they build such a precise, almost perfectly aligned structure without the heavy machinery we rely on today? Or consider the Polynesians, who sailed across vast oceans without maps or compasses, using nothing but the stars, the winds, and the ocean currents to guide them. This wasn't random navigation. It was an incredibly sophisticated system of knowledge passed down through generations. In today's video, we will explore how these ancient tribes knew far more than we give them credit for. From the precision of their architectural designs to their deep understanding of nature, these tribes had technologies that modern science is only now beginning to understand. So, what exactly was this technology that ancient tribes had? It wasn't about machines or gadgets like we think of today. Their technology was deeply connected to the environment, culture, and their understanding of the world around them. Take the Inca Empire, for example. They didn't have steel tools, but they built intricate cities like Machu Picchu, perched high in the Andes Mountains. Their construction methods were so advanced that many of their structures still stand today. And it wasn't just about building, it was about sustainability. The Incas mastered the use of local materials and natural resources to create a thriving civilization in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Or consider the Native American tribes. Many of them had an intimate relationship with nature, understanding the seasonal cycles, the plants, and the animals in ways that modern science is still discovering. Their technologies were based on what they could grow, hunt, and craft, using materials available in their environment. This form of technology wasn't about dominating nature. It was about working with it. The understanding of agriculture, sustainable farming, water management, and even architecture was passed down through generations and remains remarkably advanced even by today's standards. Let's take a deeper look at some specific examples of ancient tribal technologies that were far ahead of their time. The first example comes from the ancient Egyptians, who are still a source of mystery for modern engineers. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built over 4,000 years ago, is an architectural marvel that modern builders still can't replicate with precision. The Egyptians didn't just build with stone. They used advanced techniques like geometric principles which were far ahead of their time. The alignment of the pyramids with the stars is so precise that it's as if they were designed with a knowledge of astronomy that many cultures only discovered centuries later. Next, let's talk about the Inca Empire. The Incas had no written language, yet their architectural prowess was unparalleled. The construction of Machu Picchu, for instance, demonstrates their advanced understanding of seismic activity. The stone structures were constructed in such a way that they could survive earthquakes, something modern buildings often can't withstand. The way they fit the stones together without mortar is another mind-blowing achievement. Their method of construction was not only ingenious, but it was also sustainable, using natural materials and creating a system that lasted through time. And then, of course, there's the art of Polynesian navigation. These seafarers traveled vast distances across the Pacific Ocean, a feat that modern sailors still struggle to replicate today. Without compasses or maps, they navigated using the stars, wind patterns, and ocean swells. They had a profound understanding of the environment around them, something that even modern science is still in the process of fully understanding. What is clear from all of these examples is that ancient tribes had a deep understanding of their world, not only through practical knowledge, but through an integration of science, nature, and culture. They were not merely surviving, they were thriving. While we admire the accomplishments of ancient tribes, there are still many paradoxes that modern science can't fully explain. How did these ancient civilizations, with their limited technology, achieve feats that still baffle scientists and engineers today? Take the Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance. The precision of its construction is astonishing. The stones used to build the pyramid weigh several tons. Yet modern engineering methods still can't replicate how the Egyptians could have transported and placed these stones with such precision using only rudimentary tools. Some scientists even argue that there was something far more advanced at play, something we still don't understand. Another example is the Incan stonework, particularly the construction of Machu Picchu. The Incas built with stones so precisely cut and fit together that even modern tools can't replicate the exacting craftsmanship. The lack of mortar in their construction is an architectural mystery. How did they do it? And then there's the Polynesian navigation system. Today, we rely on GPS and advanced technology to navigate the oceans, but the Polynesians sailed thousands of miles without these modern tools. How did they navigate so accurately? How did they know the patterns of the stars, the wind, and the ocean currents so well? It's a skill that modern science still can't explain fully. These paradoxes highlight the limitations of modern science and the genius of ancient tribes. It suggests that there may be knowledge or methods that we have lost over time, or technologies that were not just ahead of their time, but perhaps so advanced that they've slipped through the cracks of history. As we've seen, ancient tribes possessed knowledge and technologies that modern science is still struggling to understand. So, what's the explanation behind these extraordinary achievements? What if the true story of our past is far more complex than we thought? One theory is that these ancient civilizations had access to knowledge that we've either lost or forgotten over time. Some believe that the advanced techniques used in construction, navigation, and agriculture came from a lost civilization, one that was far more advanced than any we know. Perhaps the civilization shared their knowledge with tribes across the world, passing down secrets of sustainable living, architecture, and navigation. Another theory suggests that ancient tribes were tapped into something more mystical, a kind of spiritual or cosmic knowledge that we can no longer access. Many indigenous cultures believed in a deep connection between humanity, nature, and the cosmos. Perhaps they possessed an intuitive understanding of the world that modern science is only beginning to catch up with. Then there's the possibility that ancient tribes were simply masters of their environment. They knew the land better than we can even comprehend, and their technology wasn't based on machines, but on a profound understanding of the natural world. They understood cycles of nature, seasons, the movement of animals, and the healing power of plants. Their wisdom was based on direct interaction with their surroundings. Regardless of which theory we lean toward, one thing is clear: ancient tribes had knowledge that continues to elude us. It might not have been the technology we think of today, but it was undoubtedly powerful in its own right. While much of ancient technology has been lost to time, its legacy lives on in many ways. These ancient tribes may have passed down valuable lessons that modern society is only now beginning to understand. From sustainable agriculture to eco-friendly architecture, their wisdom could hold the key to solving some of our most pressing challenges today. Take the Inca terraces, for instance. These agricultural marvels, designed to prevent soil erosion and manage water efficiently, are still relevant today, especially in the context of climate change and the need for sustainable farming practices. By studying these ancient systems, we can learn how to adapt them to modern-day farming, ensuring that we can continue to feed the world while protecting the environment. Similarly, many ancient tribes had an intimate understanding of the land. They were able to predict the seasons, track animal migrations, and cultivate plants with incredible precision. This knowledge, which was passed down through generations, is now being rediscovered by modern scientists and environmentalists who are using it to develop more sustainable and eco-friendly farming practices. What's more, the architecture of ancient tribes was often built to harmonize with nature. The use of natural materials like stone, wood, and clay, along with innovative designs that account for weather patterns, is something that modern architects are only beginning to explore. The rise of eco-architecture is a direct result of ancient tribal designs that were both functional and sustainable. The legacy of these ancient technologies is not just about the past. It's about the future. The lessons they left behind could help us live more harmoniously with nature and develop solutions to some of the world's most urgent problems. As we explore the hidden technologies and wisdom of ancient tribes, it's clear that their legacy is not just about what they accomplished, but also about what we can learn from them today. Their knowledge, passed down through generations, holds powerful insights into sustainability, spirituality, and our connection to the earth. So, what do you think? Were these ancient tribes truly ahead of their time? Could we benefit from rediscovering and applying their knowledge to the modern world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video fascinating and want to learn more about the incredible technologies and secrets of ancient tribes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tribal Times. Join us as we uncover the wonders of the past, and who knows, you might just find the key to a more sustainable future. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more amazing discoveries from Tribal Times.